You have just arrived to Washington, D.C. You get out from the airport and everything seems so strange to you. From the yellow bus that is going to pick you up to the bizarre architecture, your life will seem like a movie. In this episode, I will share with you what I still remember of my DC orientation. So sit back, relax, and listen. As I previously mentioned, the stereotypical American yellow bus will pick you up and then drop you off in the 4-H Conference Center in DC. You can look it up on Google Maps if you're curious to see it. And that's where you're going to spend your next 3 days. I remember on my first day, we had a quick dinner and we were assigned our rooms. Each room had 3 exchange students from different countries. It might be your first interaction with someone outside your country, which makes things more fun. After a sweet night, you will start your second day very, very early in the morning. You start with a breakfast and then lots of conferences and lots of workshops where you will get to meet an even larger international community. And I will mention a quick fact. For some weird reason, the friendships you build in DC will last very long, even if you knew them only for 3 days. Like, that's just a fact that everybody noticed. Like, just keep it in mind. Anyways, your day will be very long. By the end of it, you feel very exhausted since your body has to deal with jet lag and a different food diet and a new climate. But you will get through it. I trust you on that. The third day was no different. Besides the fact that you will get to interact with dogs, just so you can get used to them, pet them, because your host family will most likely have at least one dog. In my case, they had 4. 4 dogs. Can you imagine? At first, I was terrified, not even afraid, terrified, but I eventually got used to them. And in most cases, everybody gets used to the pets. So do not worry about that if it's one of your concerns. And by the way, this is going to be one of the topics I'm going to discuss in a future episode. So yeah, keep that in mind. By the end of the third day, everybody goes to the airport. But this time, everyone's destination is different. I remember getting a weird feeling. I was anxious and excited at the same time. Also, keep in mind that you'll either have to fly on your own or with another exchange student who got placed in the same area as you, if there is one, of course. In my case, I flew with another exchange student from Tunisia, but some of my friends had to travel on their own. So if you have never been to an airport before, my advice would be to focus and try to understand each step while traveling with the group on your first flights. That way you will have less trouble flying on your own. But if something bad happens, I don't know, if your flight got canceled or delayed, or you just didn't make it on time, you will have a free KLYES emergency number on you. You can call them anytime and they will figure out a solution for you. Once you arrive to destination, it's going to be so stressful. At least it was for me, because you will have to meet your host family for the first time. And this will be the topic of the next episode. So stay tuned. That was it for today. I hope this episode helped you in some way or another. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. You can reach out to me via Instagram. My account is Fatima Hajji, FIFAHAJJI. Stay tuned for future episodes and ciao!